Welcome back to 843 TV. We're here with Charlie Clark. She is the Vice President of Communications for the Hilton-Bluffton Chamber of Commerce.
That's correct.
Welcome. Good to have you back.
Thanks for having us.
So what's new with the reinvestment that's happening on Hilton Head Island?
So much is going on with the reinvestment. I don't know if y'all have noticed, there are a few cranes, a few bulldozers going around on Hilton Head, and it's amazing. There's been $200 million in reinvestment in the island just in the past year. And a lot of that is starting to come to fruition. The Westin has just completed their $30 million renovation, which is spectacular.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have had a chance to see it. We're really kind of encouraging locals to go see it because you won't recognize the
I
place.
want to have a staycation there.
Yeah, a lot of people would, as well as the Sonesta. You know, the Sonesta actually closed down completely for months to do a redevelopment of their property with over $30 million invested. The Omni is doing it. What's happening in Sea Pines, they're doing the beach club, more plans. So it's just a great time on the island. Great time for things coming together. The Shelter Cove Town Center, as it is now going to be known, is in full swing in terms of its redevelopment effort. So it's just a great time on the island for renewal. It really is.
The facelift.
That is wonderful. So how do all these changes impact leisure travel?
You know, it impacts it in a big way, very big way. Just because, today's travelers are savvy. They're looking and booking online. They want to see it, touch it, feel it before they book it. And so if your resort's not up to snuff, they're going to choose someplace else. It's an incredibly competitive industry, and it's the #1 industry we have. It's over $1 billion in economic impact. So what's happening with this redevelopment and renaissance on Hilton Head Island is directly impacting travel in a positive way, which is a great thing for us. We need that. We need that momentum to keep moving forward.
What's the impact from a business perspective for our destination?
As we like to say at the Chamber, everybody is in the tourism industry on Hilton Head.
Oh, yeah.
WHHI is.
Absolutely.
You don't think of it sometimes, a law office. Why would a law office be, or an accountant? Because who's doing the accounting for the resorts and the hotels and the restaurants and all those things that are supported by tourism? So it's a total domino effect. So whatever happens in tourism, real estate especially, real estate is prime for that. If tourism is down, real estate is down. So it's all intertwined. So when the health of the tourism industry is strong, then the health of everybody's business.
And the long term too.
Oh, absolutely.
From a just pure numbers standpoint, you want more people here for business.
Right, absolutely.
Especially for us.
Yeah,
for viewership.
yeah. There is, some folks kind of move here and think, let's just roll the carpet up and close the gate. And that's not it, because none of us would have what we have on the destination.
That, though.
And quite frankly, where we're sitting today, people wouldn't be able to discover places like this. There's such a trend right now for cultural tourism, heritage tourism. People want to know. They want to know. We've seen the numbers tick up. We've tracked them. So that's how people discover great places like Daufuskie too, is by coming to Hilton Head, somebody telling them the story, and they discover it on their own. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Well, speaking of all the renovations, they're obviously paying off, because Hilton Head Island has recently had some pretty big accolades.
Yes, we have. We were just recently named the #1 family beach destination in the country by Parents Magazine, which is huge. That was just also recently covered with Kate and Kelly and Michael.
Kelly and Michael.
Yeah, Kelly and Michael. Some good national press on that. Southern Living has just recognized us as well. A lot of recognition going on from a national press perspective. We probably don't get to see it. We track it as an organization, but it's hard to believe. Last year there were over 500 stories, mentions, broadcast hits just like that. And that's an ad value. If we had to pay for that, it's over
huge.
like $5 million. We don't have those kinds of budgets. So that kind of national press that we get, and people listen. It's a third party endorsement. People listen to that. They definitely do.
Yeah,
When the public sees something like that, how long does it take them to react to it? I mean, is it instant, or is it 6 weeks? Or?
Absolutely. We can see the uptick. As a matter of fact, for example, we did a promotion last year in London. The UK is a big visitor, big market for us internationally. So we did a big promotion with Harrods. During that time, we saw our website visits increase from the UK by 42%.
Wow. What?
42%.
Awesome.
So driving people to that website, we just did a social media lounge. People driving them there, it has a pretty direct impact, especially for magazines such as Southern Living. People will literally take Southern Living, carry it with them as they travel around and check it off the list. If Southern Living says it, it's the Bible of the South. So, if Southern Living says it, they're checking it. So it's really a great endorsement of our destination, and we were in great company with that, listed among with Miami and some other great hot destinations.
Yes, there were
too.
some
Big deal. And I think, after you live here for a while, or if you're not familiar, I came to this place not having a clue where I was coming, so I didn't really know, one, what I was getting into, two, just how busy it was. And it's kind of like the perfect combination, because traffic's not really bad.
Yeah.
We all get spoiled and complain, but it's not that bad. It's nothing like, say Myrtle Beach, you can't get down.
Right, I agree.
You may have to wait like 10 minutes, but it's not that serious.
Traffic is a relative term. I tell you, we hear from residents, don't visitors complain about traffic? We're like, no, only y'all complain about traffic.
No, well, these are
Because
the people who live in New York.
Chicago or New York.
I used to live in LA.
Right.
Traffic here is wonderful.
It's wonderful. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's wonderful. It's really something we don't hear from our visitors. We don't hear complaints about traffic
It's
at
even
all.
better on Daufuskie because you don't even have to drive a car.
Yeah,
You can drive a golf
exactly.
cart.
Exactly.
All right, cool. So on a completely different note, I see it's been a very busy month for the Chamber, right?
It has been an extremely busy month. It's always a busy place, but we really celebrated small business this month. It was
Okay.
Small Business Week involved. So believe it or not, your Chamber, we did 32 different events.
That's crazy.
It is. But it's been fun too. It's been really fun. We recognized the Small Business of the Year. We have done learning seminars on everything from social media to how to increase your cash flow, networking events. We did a great thing this year called Geeks After Hours. It was kind of for the social media set, the tech set, to kind of have their own special after hours event. So it's just been a great way to network. We also had a big, our membership event. We pulled in 180 new members to the Chamber,
Nice.
and that's a record setter. That's a record setter. So it's great to see everybody getting involved and joining in with 1,600 other members. It makes the voice of business pretty strong.
Everybody's kind of got a new, exciting
I would agree.
burst of energy to get things rolling again.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's wanting to spend their money and wanting to do stuff, and this feels like that's getting a little hustle and bustle.
A lot of
Goodness,
positive.
the sun's finally out.
Yeah.
I think that helps.
I think so too.
Ready for summer.
Well, very
Yeah.
good. Well, Charlie Clark, thank you for joining us yet
Thanks.
again. And we invite you all to join us again next time for more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.